In this video guys, I'll be sharing with you all how I added extra pounds of muscle in just 3 weeks. There were only 3 things I did differently guys. I'll be putting you all on real game. Let's jump right into the video. First of all, the first picture you're seeing on the screen, this was me like 3 weeks ago, and this is the current picture of me right now, and I've added extra pounds of muscle. What were the things I did differently? Number 1, I prioritized carbohydrates. Listen guys, I know that you were told to prioritize protein. However, when it comes to building muscle, carbohydrates is as important as protein. A lot of you do not eat carbs, but you're missing out on a lot of muscles you could have backed up on. Carbohydrates is the main builder. Protein does not really. If you're looking to keep getting bigger from the gym, you have to prioritize your carbohydrates. And I know a lot of you were told that carbohydrates get you overweight. Carbohydrates does not get you overweight. I repeat, carbohydrates does not get you overweight. Carbohydrates is not the enemy here. What gets you overweight is excessive eating. Even if you eat a lot of protein all day and you eat it in excess, you can still add a lot of fat. So it's not really carbohydrates. It's just simple. If the calories you're putting in is higher than the ones you're burning, then you get overweight. However, if the calorie you're burning is higher than the ones you eat, you can maintain a good weight. So you have to make sure that your food is balanced with carbohydrates and protein. However, why we keep saying prioritize protein is almost everything we eat is just carbohydrates. So you can easily overeat on carbohydrates and undereat on protein. That's why we keep saying prioritize protein. That does not mean you should skip carbs on its own. And normally, you're required to eat about 1 gram of protein per pound body weight. However, what I eat on my carbs is about 2 to 2.5 grams of carbs per pound body weight. And I splitted it out between 4 to 5 meals in a day. You shouldn't consume all these carbs just at once. You have to split it out into 4 to 5 meals a day. If you do not prioritize eating carbohydrates, you won't keep getting bigger from the gym. And as a matter of fact, your muscle will feel this lightness. You feel this lightness of the muscle. Also, if what you consume is only protein, at some point your body will be lacking energy, and what it does to survive is what we call proteinogenesis. This is a process by which your body converts excess amino acid into energy, and this process makes you lose a lot of muscle. It depletes your muscle. So you have to make sure you're balancing your carbs with protein. And what I did differently was I prioritized my carbohydrates while still having my protein. And this is how I did it. I ate a little carbohydrates about 4 to 5 times in a day. You don't need to eat a lot all at once. It will amaze you how much nutrients the body needs at a time, because the body do not really need excess nutrients at a time to survive. So if you keep eating a lot of food just at once, you risk yourself getting a big stomach. And as a matter of fact, the body can't use it all at once. It just uses a very little quantity, and the remaining goes down to physics. So you have to make sure that you prioritize carbohydrates if you're looking to add extra pounds. Number 2, I drank a lot of water. Water is very important when it comes to building a lot of muscle, and most of you stay dehydrated. Listen, your body composition is made up of about 60 to 70% water, and if you're dehydrated, your muscle feel shrink. If you're really looking to build a lot of muscle, you have to make sure that you drink water. And that does not mean drinking a lot of water. You have to make sure that you're taking a sip at a time. Like if you see me now, I have my water here on my table. If I'm trying to walk, I'm taking a sip at intervals, and that is how you should do it. But I usually recommend you using a water that the can is disposable. Don't use mine where I have to refill all the time, because most times refilling can make you not get your water needs. So you make it easier. You can buy sachet water, you can get bottled water where after use you can dispose. Most of you are lazy, so refilling can make you not to put in the required amount of water needed. And as a bodybuilder, you need about a gallon of water per day. If that's too much, what I recommend you do is you take a glass during each meal. Let's say you eat about 4 to 5 times in a day. That's about 5 glasses. Then the remaining you can take a sip at intervals. Guys, water game is the ultimate. I took a lot of water. I monitored myself and I observed that I took a lot of water during the day. I'm not just taking water, I took it at interval. Mine is finished now, I will go and refill. I took it at intervals and that blew my muscle up. And number 3, I reduced my exercises. You see, a lot of you go to the gym, you do thousands and hundreds of exercises. That is not what you need. As a matter of fact, most times all these exercises fall into what we call junk volume. So if you go to the gym and you're doing chest exercises, you're doing like 4, 5, 6 exercises, you are wasting your time. I do about 3 to 4 exercises in the gym. I used to do about 5, 6, but I just decided to reduce the exercises a little bit and I saw a lot of changes. I saw real growth. So if you're doing like 5, 6 exercises per muscle group, I think you need to bring it down a little bit. Maybe 3 to 4 exercises, let's say 4 to 5 sets. That will help you bag up a lot of gains. Guys, these are the 3 things I did differently. If you want me to show you the exercises I do specifically right now, drop them in the comments. When I see a lot of them, I will film a video about it. So guys, this is it. You can do this yourself. Let me know what you think about it. If you've not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe, like the video. I'll get back to you on the next one.